Hi, I'm Joe Monroe. I'm the Chief at the University of Kentucky Police Department. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about how we can make sure that you stay safe on your spring break trip. It's that time of year again when students are headed towards their destinations for spring break. One of the things I'd like to talk to you all about today is being safe while you're out. First, before you actually leave campus or leave your residence, think about making sure that you secure your items, whether it's in a residence hall or it's at your apartment complex. Make sure that all your doors and windows are locked. Make sure that you unplug any appliances that may cause a risk for a fire. Also, before you leave, make sure that you give your family members your itinerary, where you're going. That way they'll know where you're going to be. If you're traveling out of the country, you need to make sure you take extra precautions, especially if you're traveling to Mexico, because the State Department has issued a safety alert for the country of Mexico due to all the violence and kidnappings. So we ask that you strongly look at that before you travel to the country of Mexico. Make sure that you carry your health insurance with you. You know, if you've got any situation where you might be in need of medical attention, you need to make sure that you've got your health insurance cards and that you're going to be covered, whether it's out of country or somewhere in the state of Florida. You know, if you're out and get to your destination, make sure that you know where your hotel is. Either grab a business card or write the address in your phone. That way you can make sure that if you ever go out, you know exactly where your destination is to get back to your lodging facility at the hotel or a condo. When you leave that hotel or condo, that you lock up your valuables. Keep those valuables safe. One of the ways you can do that is make sure that you check the location you're staying at and see if they have some kind of safe deposit box or a valuable safe in the room that you can secure your valuables in. Look out for scam artists. You know, unfortunately, college kids are at that age where a lot of people try to take advantage of them. So make sure you look out for these scam artists, you know, because if something sounds like it may be too good of a deal, it probably is. Also, make sure that any of your credit cards or debit cards, that you either photocopy them and give them to your parents or keep them someplace safe. That way, if they're ever lost or stolen, that you've got a record of those items and the numbers, so you can actually call the credit card companies or the banks and get those items canceled. You know, whether you're going out at night, you're on the beach, wherever you may be, we want to make sure that you use the buddy system. And with that buddy system, make sure that you stay together. You go to someplace together, you leave together. Don't ever leave with strangers. You know, maybe they are trying to isolate you and you don't really know, or maybe you're intoxicated. That's where your buddies come in and get you out of that situation. Don't ever leave with strangers. That's very important. Make sure that, like I said, you know where you're going and how to get back to your hotel, because that's very important if you ever should get separated from the rest of your party. You know, if you're of age and you're partaking in alcoholic beverages, be responsible. One of the key things that you have to understand is if you overindulge in alcohol, it really lowers your inhibitions and makes you make bad judgment calls. So drink responsibly if we're going to drink, and make sure you're of age. Watch your drink carefully. If you're out somewhere, don't ever lay your drink down or set your drink down or accept a drink from somebody that you don't know. There's people out there that are drugging the drinks and giving them to people. Even bartenders have been found to do this. So make sure you're very responsible and watch your drinks. Always carry a cell phone with you, and make sure you understand that your cell phone works wherever you may be. You might be in a different country. Make sure that cell phone works so you can still communicate with the rest of your party or with an emergency operator. These are just a couple of tips that I'd ask that you think about while you're traveling. Make sure that you maintain your safety and make sure that you have a good time. But most of all, the most important thing is be responsible and be safe, and come back to the University of Kentucky.